Evening, boys. How we doing?
Not too bad.
Good, good. So we're obviously now getting on to the next stages of whatever this YouTube channel is, and I think it's time to recruit some new people as such to do like tank tours and have a little bit of a chit chat over the internet. So if we he's there,
Yeah,
look, bless him.
there.
So there we go. So if we're talking that we're putting extra members on, what sort of things are we? Do you think what are we looking for? Are we just looking for new people with established marine tanks that like know everything, or are we looking for basic people? Not basic
No,
people, but
we need the opposite. We need people who are just starting out.
that's you, Ross. Sort
I know
of.
that's me. I need
Yeah.
I need a buddy.
You need somebody to go, oh well, I've done all of that, and this is how I.
Yeah,
You just want to now be the expert, don't you? That's it.
yeah. I'm just getting bullied in it by you lot, so I need someone to bully myself.
Right. Fair enough. Do we agree, Daryl? Are we looking for basic? As soon as you put water in the tank, put a bit of rock in, just come on, and then we can chat stuff. Or
No, I think to be fair, we need a bit of both, don't we?
That's basically it. If you find more people, there's more opinions, there's more than one way of reefing. You've seen how all of us reef, and it'd be nice to see how other people reef and everything like that. And like I say, there's more than one way to skin a cat. And there's more than one way to have a successful reef tank. So
yeah,
that's the way I look at it.
yeah. Dave, what's the thoughts? Dave's playing with extra buttons in the background now. He loves it. He's gone. He's gone.
He's gone. He's lost him.
Right. So he's got more buttons in the background and not exactly. Oh,
He's gone.
He's gone. He's gone. He'll be back soon, I'm sure. So obviously the new side of bringing new people to the channel, and obviously the other way other channels have done it and things like that is that they've taken established reefers, and then you know everything, then you put everything on the internet, and then you talk down to people as such. But doing it a slightly different way, that if you're literally new into the hobby and want to have a little bit of have a look at my tank and what would be your advice, I don't think there's anybody that's doing that sort of a thing on the internet, of just picking random people out of the ether and going, come and have a we'll tell you live that your fish tank's wicked, or live.
I think that's part of the problem, isn't it? The wow factor is in the 10-year-old established mega reef sort of thing, and that's what people want to see. But that's not where it started, is it? It started with an empty box of water, didn't it?
Yeah, and like building from that box of water, then you can revisit that box of water over the stages of it. Very similar to obviously that 3-foot that I've normally got sat behind me, and doing it that way. But obviously the way that I interacted with you lot to start with was a long. Ooh, it's just me and you now. Exactly. That's it. That's it. It's just me and you. So I'll talk to you, Daryl. This can watch it on recap. So obviously the little bit of putting you through your like initiation as such, I threw loads of different spanners at you just to see how you would react, and then looked at what you can bring to my channel, because at the end of the day, this is my stupidity that you three went through the initial stages of all of the different gadgetry in the background, and then you've come out the other side. And going live on the internet is a process. It's not something that is. It's like everybody wants to be on the internet, but actually doing the internet and probably doing the internet properly. I still don't know how to do it properly, but you've got to see where the buttons get pressed. If you know how to press all the buttons, then you can create a content type thing. And some people don't like buttons that you press, and that's it, not a problem. But other people, I mean, really, if I'm sat here with a beer can in my hand, which I have normally done, and then I literally just go and pick up my mobile phone and I go, right, I need a 30-second clip of you now, just giving me one of them. Instantly, with no recourse, no nothing, I've got Ross on the other end of the phone. He's giving me 30-second clip and he's like, right, do it. Not a problem. Daryl, I asked him for a 30-second clip. He's sticking his fingers up, mate. Exactly. He's there. Not a problem. Now, the only person that is obviously, I don't know whether I've booted him off or not, for not actually conforming to the way that I wanted to build a YouTube platform. He's gone for some reason. He's meant to be the one that's checking everything and having more buttons to press, but he's gone. But if you're going to go on the internet and you're going to have an opinion, that opinion is going to be yours. And you have to be able to stick to that opinion. And you have to be bold enough to tell people that I'm looking at your fish tank and it's got a Regal Tang in a 2 foot fluval. Now, the thing is that I've put that on my group chat because I'm Peter, by the way. Hiya! And Peter is a brand new person on my platform that has got a little fluval and a little encrypted worded, it's got a blue fish that's getting too big for the tank. And I'm judging whether somebody jumps up and goes, is that a fluval? And you've got a Regal Tang in a fluval. What would be your two's views of putting a Regal Tang in a fluval?
Well,
come on, would you do it, Ross? Would you do it?
It's at some point you're gonna have to get rid of it, aren't you?
You wouldn't do
big
it. You wouldn't do it in the first place. To be fair, if the shop sold you a Regal Tang and you've made the shop aware that you've got a fluval bloody 50-litre tank,
Yep.
One, I'd never go back to that shop again because they do not care about the welfare of the fish. Because let's face it, they 2 seconds that'll be in that tank and it'll have outgrown it. Yep. And two, they shouldn't even be selling you. They shouldn't even be selling you tangs anyway in the first place. It should be pointing you towards more. If you've got the tang for a clean-up crew kind of thing, of something to eat the hair out, it should start pointing you to more like hermit crabs and snails and stuff like that for a fluval, not tangs. So, yeah, that'll be my instant. See you later. You're not having my business again because you obviously don't care about the fish.
Yep.
So,
and that's the thing, that when you're in the hobby at the beginning, nobody knows anything about Dory or what's the other one, the Nemo thing. Nobody knows anything of care or housing or feeding or anything like that. And if you're going to be opinionated enough that if we're now doing tank tours of Ross's tank, as a for instance, and we spot something like, I don't know, what did we spot, Daryl?
Sorry?
What did we spot in Ross's tank?
Oh, the slab? No.
This
there was nothing. There was
Was it
nothing.
slab? It was roof tile, wasn't it? But it turned out it was a
Roof tile.
slab.
roof
Yeah.
tile.
I don't
Now-
remember that.
But the thing is, we constantly rib him about it now, and he's a strong enough character that he knows we're ribbing him now for entertainment on the internet. He's got a beer in his hand. He can take the punishment. He's had enough
I've got
of.
a bit of a gin.
Hey, like it, like it. Now, if you're the sort of person that's going to sit in the background and just watch things go by, then you're maybe not where we need you to be as far as being part of the main attraction. So, because you two boys, you and the one that's lost it, I've lost it. You're the main attraction, but we need to start doing tank tours and things like that. So, the little bit of keeping people engaged in our process, but being hard enough to judge where your tank is and try and give you informed opinions. That's what my aspirations of this platform was. Now, this platform, I want to do tank tours, and I'll do tank tours of anybody's tank that wants to do a tank tour. And the process of finding the key core people, I think we've now established our core people, and obviously we'll discuss the findings of, as soon as we come off of this, what our latest recruit, who's watching, because we can see him, he can see us. But I'm Peter Pan, the child.
Shit,
So anyway,
you're fucking right there.
that's it. Well, I think he did quite well, to be fair, because he interacted. I'm a bit disappointed that he didn't pick up the fact that there's a Regal Tang in a 2-foot cube.
Read your comments.
We'll let him off on that one because he knows now.
Read your comments.
There weren't any comments. Nobody else.
No.
Oh, where?
Read the comment. Messages. Look in your messages.
Ah,
Benji.
right. Yeah. I've not. The thing is, I've been driving all day, so I've not really done a great deal of that. That's what you lot are in the background.
Oh, you! That is terrible. Fancy driving all day. Oh, God, my heart bleeds for you. What you done? 6 hours? Oh,
No, 4.
poor sod.
Oh. All right.
You only gone frigging 250 mile down the road.
Yeah, it's hot though. It's a hot day.
Aircon.
I ain't got aircon. I'm not as posh as you.
Bullshit.
But anyway, reverting back to the actual topic of what this is, obviously, the outside world can now judge us. Yeah, and we're putting ourselves out there onto the internet, and anybody can judge my character, your character, whether they like it or not. The interaction that you've had with me is very similar to other people. And the thing being that there's a lot of people that come through the shop that I really get on with because they're in the same hobby. Some are childish. You two are very childish. But others are more technical. And the thing being that I asked a few different people And I got turned down quite a few times. It's like, no, I don't want to go on the internet with you. I was like, what?
Reliving your childhood again, isn't it?
Why would you not want this? I mean, really, come on. Oh, I can hear myself now. Why can I hear myself? Ross,
What?
were you pressing buttons?
I did. Yeah, I did. I had a call coming through. It was David 2.
Oh, right.
I had to
Fair enough.
decline.
The Dave twins.
Yeah. Yeah, the Dave twins. You never know, he might be watching in the background and he wants to tell you something.
Yeah.
Well,
Probably call me a cunt or something again.
exactly. Yeah. Right, so that's it. That's content over this week. What else do you want to talk about?
Oh, what's been going on in people's tanks?
Just hot again. Like really, really hot again.
Yeah.
Yeah, like really, really hot. Where have you been today, Daryl?
Where did I start off? Oh no, I started off in Bristol, gone over to Slough, picked a load up from Slough, brought it back to Bristol, tipped it to Bristol, and then I'm currently sat outside Evesham.
Ooh.
So yeah, not far. I've only done about, well, I don't know, probably only done about 300 and something miles today. More sitting around than out.
Yeah, not too bad then. Not too bad. It's hard work driving. Hard work driving.
Don't try frigging digging yourself out the hole now. It's not gonna fucking work. But tank wise, my little auto feeder thing I made, that seems to be working. Feeding frozen. So
What
that's a plus.
frozen food? What frozen food you putting in?
I am mixing it with the Nios. No, is it? Yeah, Nios Gold Pods.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's in brine. It's brine, isn't it? It's what it's in. That's what. So you don't need to put it in.
Yeah.
You don't need to put it in the fridge. You're out. But what I've
Right.
done is got that, mixed it in with a load of frozen cubes, let it defrost, and then I put that in a fridge as well, so it keeps it refrigerated a bit. And it's just trickling in little bits all the time. So yeah, it seems to be keeping everyone fed, and Mr. Copper Band seems to be picking up on it. So it's the only reason I've done it. Because if it wasn't for the Copper Band, I'd be on the automatic pellet feeder. Just can't seem to get him to take pellets.
No.
So
Ooh.
yeah, that temperature wise, my tank's been around about 27. I think it was 27.2. Started my own ALK the other day. You know, the cheap stuff. Made my own alkalinity.
All right, yeah. You're under the counter black magic.
Well, yeah, like I say, what I've bought costs about 30-40 quid. The alkalinity, what I've bought, cost about 8 quid, and that will do 10, 20, 30, 40 litres.
Right, yeah.
So, no, yeah, that'll do 40 litres of that alkalinity, and then obviously I bought the calcium and the magnesium as well to make. And yeah, it's cost us all in all in about 40 litres of each. That's alk, mag,
Right.
and calcium. Oh no, it's cost us about 40 quid. Whereas if I bought it from the shop, it'd cost me about 100 and 120 quid probably, if not more. Depends who I go with and what I get. So
Right.
just a way of making it cheaper, and that seems to be working bang on. Everything still seems to be sitting just about right. So yeah, time will tell with that. But at the moment, it seems to be good. And yeah, that's about it for me. Just need to move some corals, chop some corals, and move them on, and start buying some more different corals to put in this place.
Yeah.
So,
Are you
yeah.
actually gonna chop it though? That's the thing, because we know the coral that you're talking about. Have you decided that you're gonna chop it?
Oh, I'm not chopping that. No, I'm keeping that.
Right.
I'm on about the bloody what? I'm on about the weed. I'll chop, get rid, whatever, chuck in the bin.
Yeah.
No, I'd like to chop that one up, but to be fair, I love the coral. I think it's a beautiful coral.
Yeah.
So and the more heads it gets on it, the bigger it gets, and the bigger it gets, I think the more stunning it looks. So
yeah, the prettier it's
Yeah, I
gonna be.
don't really want to do that until it gets to a point, and I think I've got to do it. But at the moment, nothing. At the moment, it's not stinging anything. It's not doing any harm to anything. So I might as well just let it keep on growing until that point does come. Oh yeah.
So what have you been stressing about this week, Ross? Have you been stressing about anything particular?
Have I been stressing? I don't know. I'm not a stressful kind of person, am I?
No. I don't know whether you're a stressful kind of person, because at the end of the day, we don't actually really know each other. Right? We're going on our first date soon, but yeah, it's different talking to face than on messages and things like that. And I wouldn't overly worry, to be fair, because obviously we've now highlighted the fact that you had a problem. Then obviously we looked at the two blues that you then had a second problem, but your third problem is now that it was actually like that to start with, but now you've got a proper test kit and you now know what you're looking at, then you can now deal with it. So
well, that's the problem, because it must have been at least I'll check on my phone, but it must be at least 3 or 4 weeks where I'm oblivious to anything going wrong.
Yeah,
I test every week, and it's showing next to fuck all phosphate. So I'm happy as Larry, like we're carrying on as regardless. And then the ICP flagged up that it was through the roof, which is obviously then raised the question. But then since the ICP, I've thrown various things into the tank to sort of fix those problems, and maybe I'm trying to fix too much too soon, maybe, or too much all at once,
or just not giving things time to.
Maybe not enough time.
Yeah,
I mean,
sorry, go on.
I was going to say the rower phos. I've been warned by a number of people that you got to be careful with it, because it's pretty potent, and it'll strip your phosphate out completely if you're not careful.
Yeah.
But then I tested this week, and it's at 1. So I mean it's mega high still. So I'm like, it's done fuck all really.
What do you mean by 1? 1 or 0.1?
0.1.
No, 1.
Oh.
1.
Yeah. 1.
Not 0.1. Actually 1.
Actually 1.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh. Yeah. But again, can take time to come. Can take time.
So you lot probably think I'm using filter socks, but I'm not. I'm using filter floss in a bag. Hey?
It's just as good.
Yeah, so I'm in a bag, but I'm only changing it once a week. So I think maybe it's something as simple as just basic maintenance that I just need to increase changing the floss more often.
I'd like to say, I'll reel to you all day. Get a roller mat, get a roller mat, get a roller mat. But the fact is, it's a lot of money to be forking out, and all the roller mat is doing is exactly what you've just said, changing it every day. So if you're willing to do that, change it every day, and then effectively you're the roller mat. So
yeah, I mean, I know we have a bit of back and forth about it, about the roller mats. I understand the benefit of it as it rolls away. It takes it out of the water column, doesn't it? Whereas the filter floss, it's still in there.
Yeah.
I do understand the benefit of it, and at some point I will get one, no doubt. But
you've been in the hobby 5 minutes. You're not gonna be happy to go chuck. All right, the Bubble Vegas one is what, £100. So you never know. Christmas is coming up soon. Put it on your Christmas list.
Well, I know I look back at the listing of the guy who bought the tank off, and he had a Clarisy Gen 2 in it, so I know that fits.
Well, all of them have the DD 1200 sumps. No matter what roller mat you get, will fit. You go for what you want because they all will fit. The Clarisy, yes, was purposely for it, but like I say, on mine, I've got the Bubble Magus. It's cheap, it's cheerful, it does exactly the same as all the rest, yet it was half the price.
Yeah. Hey, what's going on here?
Exactly. Exactly.
It's come back because we're on about roller mat. But no, seriously, yeah. If you're changing the filter floss on it every Friday or whatever, I'd probably, like you say, what's filter floss? It's pence, isn't it, for a roll of it? Just every day before work or after work, just change it, get rid, put new, fresh in. Your phosphates will drop massively with just doing that, because it's not sat in the sock and it's not breaking down and it's not going into the water column and stuff like that. So yeah.
So I mean, it really could be something as basic as simple maintenance, just upping that a little bit.
Yeah. And like your rower floss and that, give it, like say Lee says, give it a couple of days. Well, to be honest with you, it should start taking out straight away. It is quite potent stuff. But instead now, like you say, you sat at one, you could just put another teaspoon or another 2 teaspoons, or however you measured it, just put a little bit extra in, and that might help drag it out as well. But very slowly do it. Don't be putting the whole thing into it. Obviously, just put a little bit extra in, and that might just help it come down a little bit quicker.
Well, I only bought the smaller tub of it anyway, which I think measured out right for my tank. So I did just dump it all in.
And I took it out. And took it.
Well, that's what I mean. It's still reading 1. So.
But hang on.
I found a good calculator on the internet, Ross, for the rower floss. It's pretty.
Yeah, it's quite an instruction bloody leaflet that comes with it. There's all sorts of weird shit in it.
But there's the other factor of it as well. How have you dumped it in?
In the little bag that it came in.
There you are. That's what it is. At the moment, you've got it in a bag, and the water's not passing through it. So obviously, you've put it in a high flow area anyway. But realistically, you should put it in a reactor, because when you put it in a reactor, water's getting forced through it, therefore being more effective, and then just passing over it. So there's half your problem.
So what would I get?
The water's just going round it, not going through it.
Yeah. So I said I'm putting the filter floss in a like a media bag and putting it over the sump out the tank outlet. if I put that in there as well, would it kind of would it be better?
The water would pass through it a lot better, yes, but the fact is you're going to have loads of detritus and all the food and everything like that.
Yeah,
It's going to sit on top of the bag, and then that's going to stop the water penetrating, therefore...
You're compressing it in as well, aren't you? Obviously, fluidized reactors go from bottom to top rather than top to bottom.
Yeah, yeah. But I do know a guy that does have one sat in his shed that is doing absolutely bugger all. I'll ask him really nicely. He might tell us to go fuck yourself, but I'm sure he'll let you lend it. And if that's, and well, yeah, and the skimmer, but you can, like I said, it's his. It's not mine anymore. It's his. But yeah, if you want to borrow that reactor, if it'll help you out, I'm more than happy to lend you it, because you'll put the reactor on, it will start pulling out all the stuff, and then you probably even have to take it offline because it's done it too quick. Or if not, don't worry about it. I don't use reactors. I don't like using them, so I'll probably won't want it back, and you just give me a few corals when you start getting the right way. So,
Okay.
yeah, I've got a reactor for you, mate. You sort you out, I'll help you out.
Okay, appreciate it.
No worries.
Speaking of
hobby's all about, though.
Yeah, helping each other out.
Yeah, it definitely is. Yeah, and that's the building of the network, isn't it? To like-minded people who can help each other out.
Then you've got
speaking of the skimmer, in the other chat, it was said that it's I think the term was a piece of shit or something like that, and you need much better. It was, wasn't it? I think I spoke to you about him as well, Lee. That there's a guy in Gainsborough who wants to grow acros. I spoke to him about him before. But he's got that exact same skimmer in his new setup. So a bit like what Dave's done. He's got two like reef tanks now, like shallow tanks, and he's using that one skimmer on it. And he says, "I swear by it, it's fucking brilliant." So there's the difference of opinion already, isn't it?
Your problem you've got with that skimmer and with your mate's skimmer is your mate's skimmer will be rated for that tank. That skimmer you've got at the moment is a curve 3.5. It's rated to around about 300 litres, I think it is. Don't quote me, but it is around about 300 litres. Well, your tank
would the 3.5 be relevant to like 350 or something?
Your tank's about 325 litres, 340 litres, somewhere around there. So the skimmer is actually realistically too small for the tank, but it's still beneficial putting it on because it's doing. Yeah, it might be only doing a little, but it's doing something, and then nothing.
Oh, it's definitely doing something. Yeah, it's pulling some shit out.
Well, there you are. It's pulling some stuff what would still be in the water column. If you see Santa again, if you go down the curve route, you'd need to go for what do I think? Is it 3.5 and then 5 and then 7,
9?
Yeah. So you probably need either 5 or, to be honest, I'd probably go a little bit bigger and go with the 7, depending how many fish you're going to keep in it. If it's a massive bio load, I'd probably go to 7.
What Derek got in his tank in the shop?
Don't know.
Oh,
I think that's a 5. Is it a big cup on that?
Yeah,
I don't look in there.
I was looking at it today. I mean, it's certainly bigger than the 3.5. Yeah.
Yeah, because I got that one. I got that one for what the hell was it? My Aqua One, and that was only 120 litres. And then I moved that across, and the reason why I took that one out. It wasn't because it was a bag of crap, because I wasn't suffering phosphates and nitrates as such when I moved across. It was because I got the Max Spec Duo, and the reason I did that is because it was a bigger air intake on it. Because the idea were I was going to run an airline from outside inside, and because it was a long distance I was going to be pulling the air from, I was thinking if it has a bigger air intake, there'll be a lot more air coming through it. And in the end, I didn't even fucking do it. I just went and bought a new skimmer for nothing.
That was part of a chat the other night as well, wasn't it, about running an airline into it? What's the benefit of that?
Yeah.
The benefit of that
Fresh
is you're pulling fresh air from outside. So at the moment, when you're inside and everything, you're breathing out a load of carbon dioxide or whatever, and that is technically mixing in with your tank, which therefore is pulling down your pH. So if you run an airline outside, you're getting constant fresh air coming through. So it's not high in carbon dioxide or whatever. That's mixing into your tank, and then that's raising your pH up. That's the idea of it. But the downside of doing that is if you do that and your next door neighbour goes out with weed killer and sprays all the paving slabs, that potentially could come through. And
Fucking paving slabs again.
that could potentially come through and then basically poison your water. So if you do it, you've got to be careful where you put it. You can't just put it through an air brick at the bottom of the house, because, like I say, people go around spraying weed killer and that can potentially get pulled through to your tank. If you was really bothered about your pH and everything like that, you get a CO2 scrubber and do it that way. But if you even if you got a CO2 scrubber, the amount of money you'll be paying on that CO2 scrubber is fucking pointless. You'll be putting media after media after media, and you'll be spending about 40 quid every month for something, unless you can go somewhere with
Oh, you're upsetting him now. You can see him. You can see him. I bet his legs tapping under the table.
But you take into consideration how many people's in his household.
2, I think.
How many people's in yours, Ross?
When they're all here, 7.
Oh,
So I mean, there's only 2 people breathing out carbon dioxide in his house, so his media will last a lot longer because there's not that much going through it. Whereas Ross, if he has a family dinner in the living room, I'm surprised he can breathe himself. It's all down to like that. Like in my house, it was pointless because I had 2 kids, me and my wife, and a dog. And the dog was constantly in the house as well, so it was always it was a heavy load. Hence why I went to go put it outside. Well, that was the idea. But yeah, that's the whole idea of it. Is just to raise your pH. Or you could do a circulating CO2 scrubber as well, which I think your media lasts a lot longer, because then all that's doing is reusing the air the skimmer's using anyway, and you can do it that way, and that might last a little bit longer.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the reactor then, what does that actually connect to?
Reactor. It's just mine is it's just a pump. It's just a small pump, but pumps puts underneath it, and it just pushes through the water, and that's it. And
it's a powered thing then.
And then all you want it doing is just slowly pushing through, and then it just trickles over the reactor and back into your sump.
So you still leave so you still leave the Rofos in the bag in the reactor then? All right.
No, you take your Rofos out the bag. There's 2 foam pads.
Right.
Put it one at the bottom, one at the top, and then you try Rofos. I think you don't tumble. Is it you don't tumble Rofos, or do you tumble Rofos?
It's basically on a very, what would you call a very light simmer. So it's not
so
a
yeah,
full
just
tumble. Like,
slightly moved.
yeah, that's how I compare it. So you just see the top layer just dancing a little bit, and that's it. It's
Yeah.
not a full tumble, otherwise it just breaks down.
Yeah. And then you'll end up with powder and it'll go into your tank and go all over the place.
Mm.
But
Yeah,
it will make it a lot more effective. It'll work a hell of a lot better.
Well, when I had an issue before and I bought a bigger tub of Rofos, but so when I had this problem, I got it out again, but it had dried. And so as soon as I put it in the tank, it got like a brown, dusty sort of colour, couldn't immediately out of the bag. So I whipped it out straight away. Bought a new
Have you
one.
not been rinsing it off?
Rinse it with
Eh?
RO, mate.
Are you not rinsing your Rowaphos before you put it in the tank?
I did with the new
You'll
one, yeah. The old one. I mean, it said in the instructions, "Don't let it dry out." And I mean, I put it all back in properly, like. But it was brown when I opened the tub, like. So.
Yeah.
But you need to rinse it before you put it in the tank.
Mm.
Whether it's brand new or whether it's dried out or anything, you need to rinse it because all of that brown stuff comes from brand new out the packet that's off the shelf, brand in date and everything. Run it under the tap. Get rid of all of the brown before you put it in the tank.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Tea time.
Tea time.
Yes. No, she's
right.
out. She's gone bowling with work.
She's
right,
on the pitch. Hey up.
Yay.
Make sure you drop them blueies.
Right. But we're 20 minutes away from finishing. Now, I want to know where Dave went.
Yeah, he was gone for a while.
Dave, you know when I say I need extra help doing like the button pressing type thing, and then you go, oh yeah, and then you just disappear.
It helps when you have fucking internet that works. I'm actually hardwired in my laptop at the minute. The time it was fine until we went live, so I did a U trick. So I tried to upload on the big screen, which then the computer started updating as they do. So I've now run around the house finding some cable to plug into the router.
So he's got all this tech, but he can't even have a Wi-Fi signal.
He's got exactly.
I'm sat 3 feet away from it. How can it not work?
So I think you need another internet connection as a redundant from your internet connection, because that's the way that your fish life goes, does it not?
Hang on, Dave. You go pay the extra 20, 30 quid a month for a better, stronger internet connection so you can host Lee's bloody YouTube channel.
Exactly.
Yeah.
True fact.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan, that, doesn't it?
Now.
True fact.
Yeah.
Yes. Right, boys. Are we? What else are we on about? Are we just ribbing each other? Because we need to now start coming up with some proper content. I think we've got the basics of where we're at now. A little bit of more of an in-depth into some sort of topic. And obviously we've got Dave, who's just bought a par meter. And did you do some par testing this week?
Actually, I had it prepared ready because I knew this was coming. I haven't done it all because T was ready. So I did one measurement on the water surface, which is quite interesting, on what would be the full power of the program, which is, what was it now? 65% of whatever it was, I can't remember now. And I'm nowhere near where I should be. So
where do you think you should be, or where are you wanting you should be?
I don't know yet because I never looked it up. So I think I need to be 350, 400 tops on the brightest part for like acros and what have you. So that's the top end of the scale. But I'm only, what am I? It's the highest point, which is a crossover of 2 lights, and it's 275. So I'm nowhere near yet.
For you've not got coal in that tank yet, have you?
Yeah.
Not massive amounts though.
No, not massive amounts. No.
Yeah. So, what height have you got your lights off the water level?
What are they? 14 inches, I think. I put them
Oh,
at.
right. Right.
I'll just lower your lights down a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. That'll obviously intensify it and put more of a crossover and stuff like that.
But I need to spread out because not that you use many corners of the tank, but I'm down to like 10 in the far corner, so it's
10?
like pitch black basically. Yeah.
So you need another light basically.
Looking like it, yeah.
Stratton.
Oops. So
quite interesting.
So obviously, if you've only done one measurement and now you're going to start playing, are you going to concentrate your lights together? I did that out of camera. Are you going to concentrate your lights together to focus it, or are you? Because I run a tank. So if you're looking at a light, I run one like that across the screen, but then I also run the opposite, basically like that. So they're doing two different aspects of it. I know it, like where your parameters are, because obviously it's different light spread in different directions and stuff like that, isn't it? So
yeah, I was going to say, where you saying your lights crossing over?
Yeah.
Are you 100% on your light?
Me?
Dave?
Yeah.
No, I'm not 100%. I've got, I think I'm only on 60, 65%. So I've got,
bloody
I've got room to play with.
I would, me personally then, I would widen the gap between the lights.
Yeah, I do need to widen them. I'll just set them as a OCD measurement rather than what would probably work.
Yeah, so just widen it, up the percentage, and then go again. I think it could, then that might potentially save you 400 quid.
18 inches sounds quite high as well. I mean, I dropped mine by an inch and it made a massive difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, an inch does.
Yeah, like I say, it's not. It was literally set them up so they work and wait till I can do some par readings and I can really dive into it. So it was never intended to be used where they were set.
New toy syndrome. New toy syndrome. Got to get it on. Got to get to see if it's working. Oh, look how pretty that is. Does it look ace?
Yeah. Actually, they work shit until you actually dial them in. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's next. Well, I'll say week after's playing, I think. So, yeah. Be good.
So we're now obviously like in the par side of it and what have you again. So we're gonna do different topics, but like an hour's worth of that particular topic, and then that particular topic, and then that particular topic, and like actually do some proper content as such. I'm the thing, because I'm actually sweating my doodahs off here, and the 49 minutes, I'm going to cut it short because we've got to go. We've got far busier things to do. I know, look at them. They're all disappointed now because it's like, Lee, you said I was going to be famous for an hour every single Friday. But I press the buttons.
No, technically Dave presses the buttons now because you're too lazy to do it.
Yeah,
Dave presses the buttons and then fucked off.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
So technically we could actually just now kick you off and continue ourselves.
I'm not like that, and I've not set it up that way.
Kick him off, Dave.
He probably could, but I could get back on. And then we played a stupid game. Right.
Mate, don't tell me.
Right. So, as of next week, we're going to pick a proper topic. We're going to give you some actual good stuff about one particular topic, and then we're gonna try and progress this and do whatever we do. But just to sign off tonight, boys, that's all I want. Come on, just come on, wave goodbye. I know it's tea time. You need to come in 10 minutes early. Sorry, come on.